Today we're going to be taking a quick look at the Model X. This one's a 2019, and I finally get to try and take an up-close personal look at one with the ultra-white interior. And it is not good. I would not recommend purchasing this unless you rarely drive your vehicle. Alright, from the get-go, the ultra-white interior gave a lot of concerns as to colors rubbing off and how easy it is to keep clean. And didn't see too much on it, but my questioning was durability, since Tesla had abandoned the leather and it's all the fake stuff. But it's not all fake the same, meaning I've had other Model X's and other Tesla as loaners with the synthetic material. However, it was much thicker, much more durable than this. The ultra white, I'm just going to push my finger in here, see if you guys can see. Look at that. This is extremely thin. Just from people getting in and out. This car's only got about 80,000 miles on it. It's a 2019. Look at that. It might be hard to see on video, but this is filthy. And I did try giving it just a gentle scrub at home with a damp cloth, and no difference. You can see maybe a little bit of color gradient. That's where this line here is where nothing really touches, and then you got the filthy end there. Same thing with the door panels. This is extremely thin and very easy to pull. I'm gonna hop in here. So that's my major concern. Personally, the interior, well, the ultra white is nice in terms of it's 100 degrees out right now. Sun's baking down. We're in a heat wave here in Wisconsin, so 194% humidity. Just getting out for that minute to show you guys. I am dripping with sweat. The seats are nice because they didn't heat up nearly as much as my black leather seats. Another downside is these are not ventilated seats, which I do miss compared to my Model X, which is ventilated. You can see more wear. The armrests are very dirty. And I'm going to touch on, in this video, I'm going to touch a lot on just these seats. I mean, everything else on this car is an improvement over my 2016. Now, in looking at the front here, this is pretty much all the same. I did notice, and this could just be this specific screen, and most likely is. Now, when I start driving, and that screen changes, this one's leaving a ghost image. Now, that will disappear after about 10 minutes, but there are some screen quality issues on this one that are giving ghost images on the dash screen. Cameras, it's all the same. One thing I do notice, whereas mine has Alcantara on the dash, this is the same cheap foam, and the foam on this car on the dash is much lower quality, I should say, or easier to deform and dent. On the door panels, however, they've improved that. This is, see, I'm going to scratch with my nails. Nothing. I mean, I'm not really digging in, but scratching the same on my Model X would pull the door panel material and cause little dots of deformation. Steering wheel is the same, no differences there. You can see the material is just terrible. Controls the same. The foam on the doors the same. Oh, big difference. This is when they switched from the chroming of plasticized chrome, or chromicized plastic. I'm not sure which way you'd say it. But I do like having the matte finish, and actually this material is much more durable. Just my phone falling off of a phone holder that's right here, hitting here, has dented on both my S and my X. The aluminum chromed look, I don't know what to call it, surround. And also sun reflecting off is not a problem on this car. I like that matte, the matte look. Let's take a look in the back here. Pop Falcon door. Not all the way though. And I'm going to turn the front AC back up to max. I turned it down for the video. Before we hop in, the door handles on this one and the outside is still chrome. I think that switched over about 2020. The lug nut covers on this one are not the chrome lug nut covers. They are just matte plastic and they did not hold up well. They are UV degrading. Now I will state this is a loaner. Mine's actually getting the AC fixed today. Actually, it's all done. I'm going to be heading there next to pick it up. Now the door opening mechanism is much smoother and much improved on this one over my 2016. The buttons to open and close are different. Mine, you have to stick your finger into a switch and pull to open and push to close, and for some reason passengers can never seem to get that right. And I should ask to see if that is a switchable item, if I could upgrade my car. Looking back at these craptastic seats, where the seatbelt clicks in, stained, black's rubbed off, popping in, more of that there, more of that there. Let's close the door. I rarely get to sit in the back of an X. Whew, AC's nice. This is the same as mine, and no change there. This is very roomy and spacious. Now the third row seats don't look, what is that? Electrical wire sticking out right there. A bundle of wrapped wires. The third row seats don't look too bad. Probably because they're not sat in as often. USB port right there. You don't know how many years it took me to figure out that we had a USB port in the third row in our car. Because our seats, everything's black. I could never see that. We got our RX in 2019, I think. And we didn't discover that until 2022. Little blues rubbed off there. Apparently not too many people blue jeans have sat in this car, but the seats are pretty stained, and all this, I tried scrubbing off a bit with a damp cloth. Nope, no go. Pretty durable, yep, on the back here. Same complaint, all the ultra white material is just terrible. Now, I've been in other Teslas that have been built same time and newer, and the non-leather material is far superior. It's all the ultra white. Now, one thing extremely different than my car is this is a 6-seat edition instead of the 7-passenger. Mine is a 7. I really like the 6-seat. This just makes so much more room. Oh yeah. You could really camp in here pretty well. I have a hard time fitting in the third row of our Model X, but I mean, I'd still in this one, I'd have to swing my legs to the right, but much, much better. Still pretty cheap brittle plastic in the trunk. The panels are fitting pretty good. The rear AC is nice and cold. I have this thing blasting even though it's on range mode. So, taking a look towards the front here from the back. Not too many other changes except for the lights up here. Mine is just flat, so you got with little circles. So you got to try and find where to touch because it's touch sensitive. This one is actually dimpled in a bit, a little bit different look at the surround there. So a few things I do want to change on mine. So let's, obstacle detected. There's nothing there. This car is having a problem with this Falcon door, so I'm gonna override, and it's related to this car being a loaner and not taken care of very well by the people borrowing it. So let's close this and I'll show you what I mean. Don't know if you can see it. A couple nice dents there. And the door has a very bad misalignment. So, what can I say? A loaner's a loaner. Lastly, trunk doesn't want to open all the way either. So, lastly, trunk. Trunk's a trunk. That really hasn't changed. This has changed a bit. This is different than mine. This one has a strap coming down from the back, going up. Mine has an indentation. Mine has an indentation here where it used to have a lever, which is broken off so many times, I just put a piece of wire. So a lot of improvements, and with one major reversal. I don't know how to say it best, but one major step back with these ultra white interior. The quality of the ultra white is absolutely garbage. I would not recommend this one bit. Now with 3 kids, 1 disabled, our Model X, which is a late 2016 and one of only a couple thousand made with full self-drive in 2016, the leather is holding up absolutely phenomenal. It is solid, absolutely solid, and that'll definitely last a long time. Not this garbage. I don't know how this garbage is lasting at all. I mean, 80,000 miles. I got almost twice that on my Model X, and it's holding up very well. So, navigate to Tesla service. And this is a 100D, which is kind of nice. Very snappy, and this thing charges fast. Bye-bye now.